All right, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's going on, fellow rogues? It's Maskmayor here, and welcome in for episode 2 for UFO 50. So the last time I streamed this game was probably about 3 or so weeks ago, rogues, and I absolutely enjoyed what I played this so far. For those who aren't, in the know of exactly what UFO 50 is, as the title kind of hints at, this is a game that consists of 50, other full-length games. All of them have a retro aesthetic to them, across different genres. And the story behind this, it actually has an in-game story that seems like, you kind of piece together about a studio that had, created all the games. By RL, I believe it's a team of I believe 6 indie developers that kind of did a collaboration and created this compilation over a period of several years. I'm not entirely sure how long it took them to do it, but it kind of is in the sense of Action 52 or Action 42, whatever it is, exception being this actually is good compared to that one. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, look up the game in question I just mentioned. But yeah, it was basically that one was very well known, I think, for all of its bugs a lot, some of the games being very similar, a whole bunch of shoot 'em ups, space shooters and everything. But this one actually is solidly put together, and again, it's it's a collaborative effort, from multiple indie devs. And again, I'm really excited to kind of go in here and see what the remaining games are. I forgot how many we played previously, so we didn't actually play all the games in the collection. But the plan is that I want to go through and play the rest of them. Do a favorite thing on which ones I actually enjoy, and then on future streams, those would be ones I prioritize. If I do more streams this in the future, because I definitely want to continue playing this. Because there were some games I really want to dive more into. It has Metroidvanias, it has shoot 'em ups, it has I believe it has some shoot 'em ups I played. It has it's just got a lot of different stuff for everyone. The only ones I really wasn't a fan of was the real-time strategy ones, but it may just be also because aside from not being a fan of RTS games, I just need to understand how to play them. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm not going to play them. Just I need to kind of get the hang of exactly what it is I'm playing. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump on into this. Hopefully the stream won't crash this time. Kind of I believe I had said in a community post earlier, I was going to explain things during the stream. But last night we tried to do Dream Core. Unfortunately, the stream dropped midway. I was in the middle of it, having a good time, and the stream dropped. And I want to, like, continue Dream Core in the future, but the problem is that the way the game was designed is that it was kind of tedious and trying to, like, figure out which way to go. There was, like, a whole bunch of rooms in the area I was in. I think, like, the pool room area for Dream Core, I think it has about, like, 500 different rooms to it. And we got, like, the particular item that we needed, and the whole point, like, was we needed, like, work our way back to the entrance. But the main issue was that when the stream cut, even though I only lost, like, a few minutes, I explored several rooms during those few minutes that, like, the stream was down, and it auto-saved in between. And I'm just kind of, like, in the mindset of I don't want, like, any of that missed, like, as far as the playthrough is concerned. So I kind of, like, canceled the series for right now until I, decide to actually jump in and play it again. It's not, like, cancel entirely, like, I'm not going to play it. It's just, I guess, like, the word postponed is more likely, I should say. Because I do want to, like, actually go back through there and continue it. But it was just, even, like, having, like, a few rooms missed when, I think there actually was, like, some cool stuff that happened. I want to, like, I'd rather, like, start over and hopefully, like, have, like, a fresh run of it. Because I feel like, it being a playthrough wasn't really going to count, and me calling it that, like, some of the content was missing. And I want you guys to have, like, full experience, even though it was just, like, if it was, like, it didn't autosave, and maybe I just lost, like, a little bit of progress or whatever, I would just maybe stop right there and pick the next stream right then. But I also would have liked to have done, like, the entire pools area in one stream, because I was, like, saying I want to do that, then do the suburban area in one stream, and then so on for each of the chapters they release moving forward. But we'll get back to that eventually. I'm definitely going to do Dream Core again in the future. But for now, we're going to focus on this. So, again, I'm also going to use my arcade stick again, because I had, like, fun playing like this last time. But the plan moving forward is, once I get, like, a long enough cord to connect this to my computer, what I actually like to use for the, because I've been doing this just, like, as a novelty, just for the fun of it. But I do want to start using my, what's this one? Yeah, like, my 8-bit N30. I've had this for a few years. I actually like to use this one, even though it's got, like, a place on my keyboard. Yeah, it's basically designed like after NES controller, but it's got like analog sticks and 4 buttons and everything. I got this like a few years ago. Like, actually, I think it's like I got this about like a year into my like when I first started streaming. But I would like to actually use this just because even though it does have more buttons than an actual NES controller, it has like a more of a feel like a NES controller, even though it's not like square or rectangular. It's got more of like an oval shape to it. But I would like to use this, but I just need to get like a long enough USB cable for it. But I'm gonna eventually maybe use that for this moving forward. Like, I'm just like trying to test all the games out with the arcade stick for now. But eventually I am gonna like just go use the controller. So, and that's what I want to use. All right, so yeah, we got 2 hours 20 minutes in. No medals or no cherries work. I think there's like supposed to be things like, all right, yeah, we got like a lot of progress still gotta make. I think we got like 30 more games. Oh yeah, so we got like 30 more games. I thought I did like 25. I should have left it also 25 previously, just to keep it like equal. All right, so next, like last time we left off with Warp Tank, which I absolutely enjoyed. That's one I'm definitely gonna be focused on in the future. I absolutely highly enjoyed Warp Tank. But we're gonna do Waldorf's Journey next. All right, info. That wasn't correct. Hold on a second. Gotta get used to using the thing again. Let me see, menu. Back to library. Okay, Waldorf didn't go looking for adventure. He was just trying to enjoy a nice nap. All right, jump. Fly, use equipment, aim, jump, and replace one. February 1986, the game's protagonist was based on a stuffed walrus won at Frankie's Family Fun Center. Why you gotta favorite it? Just kind of like throws me off because the button I used, right, they said press X, but it actually is going by, I think, the Xbox inputs. So X on the pad right here actually, is. Yeah, anyways, and this is also another 2-player one. Alright. So what's this one about? I'm guessing we're playing as a walrus. I guess, Oh, heck. Well, this is gonna suck. Alright, so go back to sleep means, alright, he's having a dream about everything. Okay, so this is gonna be tricky. So basically, he can move, which is good. We're gonna Princess Penguin's provisions. Few seconds of precision flying. Slow down gravity for a while. I'll just use this one. Okay, that's definitely gonna help. And I kind of like it. This is like, it's a little fun. Don't know what's gonna happen if I hit this thing. Things, it definitely feels like Okay, so... Well, at least I landed on the platform. Okay, my precision thing didn't work anymore. I don't know if I only got like one go with that or what. Yes, we do want to go back to sleep because he's basically dreaming. Okay, so that explains it. Shoot. Well, at least I got some fish. And this game's definitely tricky, but it may also be because I'm playing on an arcade stick, so maybe the controls are kind of wonky because of that. Come on, land it. Right on target. Restore energy to those flippers. Pull yourself towards any ledge. I'm gonna try this. So my guess is we only get like, you know, one used out of it. Wait, unless I still got the precision thing. Okay, I think I get it now. I think. Whoa, crap! I ain't got it. Whoa, crap! If I hold the button down, I can. Yes, I'm so confused. Huh? I'm so confused about what's going on here. All right, let's get my energy back. Okay, so apparently the precision I don't know. It said precision flying. Okay. Hey! Dirty ass. That's... I don't know if like the precision flying is like that's like a static thing or whatever. Okay, now the wind's See, the wind's blowing right there and it's sending me back the other way. Did I hit a checkpoint right there? I want to see if that thing was a check. I don't think it was. You know what? I think I know what happened. When I hit that thing, it was a checkpoint. It changed the weather. This was kind of fun, but I don't know if I'd say it's one of my favorites. I just made that. Okay, yeah, so he can fly, he can do like a little flutter jump thing, like a little Yoshi jump on his own, but... I'm gonna test this, I swear I think the treasure chest. I need a key though, don't I? Yes, see, that changes the weather. Which just, oh my god. Okay, well. So this one's cool. Very interesting. But I don't know if I don't know if I'd say that's one of my favorites. I mean, it's definitely more fun than some of the other games I played, but I don't know. Berg's still out. Alright, Porgy. Strange happenings near the coast. Dive deep and get to the bottom of what's fishy in the area. The first title release earned the new UFO soft brand, March 8, 1986. Alright, let's see what this one's about. Porgy, or Porgy. It's got a continue option, which is good. Subnautic adventure. Vishmi is a marine biologist. One day she noticed something strange. The animals of the ocean were acting very aggressively toward her. She quickly returned to the research station to report her findings. Vishmi knew she needed to understand why the animals were acting this way. She equipped her new submarine Porgy with stun torpedoes and set out. Together they would get to the bottom of this mystery. Like literally getting to the bottom apparently. Something strange is going on in the ocean. Let's go find out what's upsetting the fish. We haven't found any cool gear for you yet. Let's head back out there and get you some. You know, I have a feeling I might actually like this one. I mean, too early to tell, but... Chill just went up my spine. Don't say that. Oh, God. She's definitely... Whoa, crap. Just get back to the... Okay, now that just took like a massive difficulty spike out of nowhere. That was completely uncalled for. Let's keep exploring. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery eventually. Alright, let's try that again. Let's see if I can, you know, get past that shark this time. Oh, well, okay, that's the thing. Alright. Alright, we got get this fuel tank. Sub refueled. Fuel capacity increased. Alright, so at least that's a start. So my guess is this may be something like a Metroidvania. If so, that's gonna be great. There's a few games that definitely were Metroidvania, so it's not outside the realm of possibility. But just definitely seems like we gotta, like, you know, continue to, like, go down, find an item, go back up, and then, like, you know, it's kind of like a little loop there. But obviously, like, the deeper we go, the more difficult it's probably gonna be to get back up. Let's see here. Past that. Probably can't break through this yet. Nope. Just can't get through there just yet. Is that a missile upgrade? And it won't let me grab it or anything. Alright, it's probably like something I can break with missiles, but... I'm kind of feeling like when we get hit or wherever, like we lose fuel quicker. Thankfully, we're almost back at the base. Oh, come on! I think I can make it. Yeah, we're good. Alright, and that gives us like another bar. I was wondering if we can, like, you know, jump out of the water. Kind of anything like Echo the Dolphin a little bit. Okay. So, I'm gonna go back down to where the shark attacked me before. Hope it doesn't, like, show back up. See, that's the only problem, like, some of these things, like, just hit you out of nowhere. And I'm trying to hit them or whatever, and it seems like it's not connecting. It's the only issue with this. If I had, like, some homing torpedoes or something. Then big nearby. Don't say that. Oh. Big octopus. Don't know if I can kill it or whatever. Oh. Here's the problem, yeah, I'm nowhere near equipped to fight this thing. Barely doing any damage to it. Okay, and it's following me, that's great. Okay, so yeah, we're not ready to go down there and fight that thing yet. Definitely some Metroidvania like things here, because at the very least we need range on these rockets. That's the only problem. I probably could have done like more damage to it from a safe distance, but fortunately I wasn't close enough. Alright, see, son. Does it respawn the enemies too when you do that? Looks like, yeah, it does. It respawns the enemies. Oh crap, don't say that. I know he's gotta get past the shark, which ain't gonna be that easy. Oh my god. Well, that was cheap. Yeah, that... Okay, yeah, so this game's definitely a bit unfair. But it's all good. Crap. Could have got there with that. So as long as I don't have my progress reset, you know, that's all good. Okay, at least I gotta keep my progress. Let's see here. Let's keep exploring. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery eventually. So no, we can't go all the way to the bottom. Because the octopus is there. So I'll probably play this for like a couple more... Like, see, now, these things right here suck because like they want to hit you or whatever. And then do that. Problem is just like there's too many enemies here I can't actually hurt just yet. And they put them at like weird angles and they do so much damage like immediately, but... Okay, at least got like some more health here. Alright. So I'm just gonna play like a little bit more, because this is definitely one I'm gonna focus on like in the future when I play this. When I play for future streams, this is definitely gonna be like a focal game until I actually beat it. Because when that shark shows up, that's where it's probably getting... Wow, they're trying to hit me with both now? The shark and something else? Okay, let's... Okay, see, now this is like where things are... Yeah, okay, now it's like kind of getting a little unfair. So this is where I kind of got a bit of a problem with the game. At least at the moment, obviously I got to go further in. And like, you know, continue... Like, eventually, maybe like once I get leveled up enough, it won't be much of a problem. But when you have the shark that periodically spawns in, and then they have like this octopus that shows up, and you're already dealing with the fact that, you know, your fuel's running low, and anything that hits you basically just does like a mass amount of damage. Yeah, that's kind of like where this is going to be a little difficult. But I know it's just like typical Metroidvania standard fare. Once I get like some more power-ups and everything, you know, shouldn't be as much of a problem. Just not really a big fan of like the fact that the shark, you know, shows up like so quickly. You know, there's like some games out there where like, you know, when you have like a persistent threat, it doesn't actually hit you like immediately. And maybe that's like they're trying to reference Jaws here, because that's basically something that happens in Jaws. And all the way down to the fact that when I was trying to fight the octopus, I couldn't really, you know, put a dent in it. But like, you know, in the Jaws, the NES game, you pretty much have to like, you know, get stronger over time until you can actually do proper damage, you know, to the Great White. So this is one I'm definitely gonna favorite. I'm gonna play again, you know, I'm gonna play again in the future. But right now, it's definitely tough. But it's not. But the thing is, like, obviously, I understand like some of these games are gonna be challenging, but that one right there, like, that hit me like right out of the gate. But we'll favorite it. All right, onion delivery. Can you survive the work week in Zorg City? Do your best to make deliveries amongst the chaos. The directional debut of programmer Chiffon Bola, who once had a job as a delivery driver. Onion delivery. And we're playing as an alien, it looks like. Tomorrow should be a pleasant day with minimal danger of strangeness. How boring. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need a, okay, yeah, this one's kind of like not really playable with the arcade stick. At least what it feels like. Some of my controls are reversed on this. Yeah, this one's, yeah. Alright. This one I'm not, like, it's kind of like that thing. I think it's just gonna play with the arcade stick, whatever, and controls be different. There was another game I played, like Mooncat, I believe it was, where it seemed like that was, I did find out me using an arcade stick apparently made that game nigh unplayable and whatever. So maybe it's a similar thing here. So I have to come back to this one when I'm actually, you know, not using an arcade stick. I know it's unfair to that one, but I feel like it should be. I mean, I don't know. For some reason, my controls were reversed. I was trying to steer like, you know, go up and it was going down. I was trying to go right and it was going left. And you know, the thing is, it looks like it might be a game that actually might be fun once once the controls aren't a problem. Or hold on, we didn't do that right. I need to check the or caramel. I swear I let it sub from the sub we just played as. Yeah, from Porgy. Alright, Melon got a new camera and is going on a glide adventure to try it out. Camera ability was lifted from one of Chun's canceled projects, a side-scroller called Photo Mom. I think it is the sub from Porgy. Prologue. The second moon of Jupiter. Okay, it's a side-scroll. It's a side-scroll shoot 'em up. I can dig it. Hey, what's the rush, Melon? Hey, Pleuron. I'm heading out on a galactic adventure. Now, this I can definitely get behind. I got this new camera, and I'm itching to try it out on all kinds of things. Wow, that sure sounds like a lot of fun, Melon. First off is Snack Planet, then Ghost Planet, and finally Dino Planet. Oh boy, I've always wanted to see Snack Planet. Well, come with me then. Plenty of snacks on this planet. What's this, Fruit Planet? You can keep up. You're welcome to join me. Okay, here we go. So that's like a little tutorial. I like how they actually put that in there. They don't like throw you right into the, you know, swing of it, right into it like, you know, some of the other games here have. I like this one. You know what? Just to go ahead and get it out, I can already tell. Okay. Go and favorite it. I like how it actually said you can keep up, so it does have a 2-player mode, which is cool. Alright, Snack Planet. Oh! Now we're taking pictures. Problem is, it's gonna be more difficult now because things actually trying to fight back. And it looks like I only got 1 life. So, yeah, this definitely might be tough. And I'm just trying to understand the whole thing with the camera. It looks like it just, like, you know, kind of stops them. So this game might actually be tough. I mean, I'm still keeping that favorite on it, though. So I'm wondering if it could be I can actually get my lives up. It's a score multiplier, it looks like, too, so... That was close. Oof. Ouch. So yeah, if they're trying to say you only get 1 life to do this with, that might be a bit of a problem. But also, it's I think it's another one, like, actually, it's probably, like, a controller would be better for. I don't know. Let me give it one more go. I was like, I don't want to stay on too many games too long. Like, once I play through all these, it'll be, like, you know, a little bit easier, like, you know, my later streams, just because I already know which ones I want to play. But I don't want to stay on too many games too long. I want, like, to make sure I, like, have time to showcase all of them. I just still need to go and hit the gym today. Plus, I'm getting a little bit further each time. Whoa! This is Snap Plan. They weren't kidding. Now we got cookies attacking me. Trying to, like, get a chance to freeze it. Okay. So apparently what the camera does is it freezes enemies. And I guess that gives you, like, a score multiplier. Really interesting game. Definitely going to be trying to focus on this one in future streams, too. Let's go ahead and head on back, you know, and check out the next one. Party House. Can you throw the best house party of the summer without getting busted? Many of the game's party goers are based on our friends and family. Sounds interesting. Alright, so what's going on with this one? Alien Invitation, high or low, best wishes, money management, a magical night, random scenario. I'm going to this without actually knowing what we're doing. Get this party started. Well, you didn't tell me how to, like... Oh, what am I doing? Pop? I guess there's no actions. Okay, I am so confused here. Boot out one get. Okay, security. I don't know what I mean by trouble. I think they're throwing me into this one. I have no idea exactly what. That's the only problem. Some of this stuff doesn't have instruction manuals, I don't think. I throw another party. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. I guess I'm trying to say, like, you know, hold on. Please, for the love of God, tell me. I'm so confused about this game. I mean, it seems interesting, but I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Peek at next guess. Cancel one trouble. Alright, who would he go for? I think I'm kind of understanding it somewhat. Mr. Popular. I swear it's like it's supposed to be MC Hammer or something. Unless it... I was actually also thinking... What if it was like reference to kid, like Kid from Kid and Play, since it's basically like House Party and all that. And he does have the high top. Hey, no plus ones, buddy. And no, he bought trouble is what he bought, literally. Oh, wait, we can end the party. Okay, that's how that works. I don't know what just happened there. I'm so confused by this game. I mean, like, I like it. I'm trying to figure out more of it, but it seems like really fun, really, like, kind of interesting. I just don't know exactly what, like, you know, the point of it is. All right, bring another. Probably shouldn't. I need more security. Is what I need. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and expand. Alright, let's go ahead and who we add next? Alright, we'll add the dog in. Go from there. Okay. So what we got going on? Let's see what happens with this one now. Alright. Rich Pal's at the door. Okay. Again, I'm trying to have like an understanding on exactly how this game works. Add another security, and hopefully he actually get, he can, do his job. Actually show up to do his job. Cater, but I'm probably gonna cut down our cash a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. He costs like, I think they're trying to say he costs like, for popularity and $1. Oh, never mind. No, 5. Okay, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. That's like what he does. Like, basically, it's one less cash or whatever, like, for him to work, I guess. Bring the hippie in. Cancel a trouble, I guess. Alright, do one more, like, round of this. Well, we got security here. Alright, no one here's causing any trouble. Alright. So, yeah, this one right here, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, put a favorite on it, too. Still trying to get the hang of it. That's all 25 discounts. Alright, so now we're halfway through there, Rogues. Alright, so let's go ahead and, I don't want to play again. But at least we can continue. That's a good thing. But I really do feel like this actually might be a reference to House Party. Because, like, it says Party House. And we had, like, a guy with a high top fade there. And made me think of, like, Kid from Kid and Play. So. Alright, now, Hotfoot. It's time to grab your beanbags and settle your differences on the Hotfoot court. Based on an actual children's game played by Smolsky and Chun in elementary school. So it's like hot potato. I'm gonna find out. Draft team. Lobs higher and further, jumps higher and faster. They cry about it, whatever. Alright, slackers, it's time to play hot foot. Remember, no crossing the line and no throws above the knee. I don't want anyone taking a beanbag in the eye again. Stay hydrated and you might actually do something special for once. Special throw. And a special action. I may be a joker, but you are a joke. Alright. What? Ow! Jesus! This is confusing. Oh. You little jerk. Don't be... And she's hitting me with it now. Oh! Okay. Watch a trip. I keep on accidentally switching is the problem. Ow. In fact, he's like... Hang on. Oops. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, I've been aiming like straight ahead, and I realized I could actually... Interesting, but I don't know how I feel about that one. I just want to get that one, shot there. So it makes me think of like the other one we were playing. Yeah, Bushido Ball to an extent, but Bushido Ball felt like less complex. This one between like having to switch between them. It seems like this might be one that's more fun if you have like two people. You don't have to worry about switching, so you can just keep your character because right there you're having to control two of them. Not a bad game, but it's, not one of my favorites either. All right, divers. Control Dylan, Orlock, and Thyme as they explore the watery depths. Didn't we just explore like underwater a bit ago? All right, December 1986, the second of 2 underwater games released in the same year. Let me see, was that 1986? Yeah, so basically they're referencing Porgy right there. Okay, let's see what this one's like. What is this? I don't know what these mean. I guess it's like who we play as. Nothing. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe think of the underwater level from the original TMNT NES game. Just feels like more tight to control. Just kind of curious on exactly, like, do I take damage if I get hit by those, like, those enemies right there? What'll happen? I don't see there's any combat I know of. Everything can hit me, but I'm having to dodge everything else. Oops, I kept out. Alright, hold on. Kind of confused here. Like, the ceremonial mask bears Aeon's last troubled face. Like, all I got is like a thing like that. You're enveloped by a feeling of calm as you gaze upon the beautiful carving. The only thing here is that, like, it seems like I'm just like, things can hit me, but I can't do anything. Like, all I can do is just, like, just look at stuff. I mean, that's the thing, it's not to say I don't like the game. I'm just trying. Okay, so at least it's not like I'd take one hit and I'm done, but. And it just kind of feels like, I don't know, I wonder if it's possible this could be a Metroidvania 2 and I just got, like, find something to attack with. See, it says right there. There's this right here. I mean, I don't know, it's just, like, maybe loot I can find or whatever. I do really feel like, some of, like, these games are not really, it's better to play them with a, like, gamepad instead of an actual, controller. Or not, like, arcade stick. I don't know what I said, like, gamepad controller are the same thing. It doesn't really help the fact there's, like, no sound. Like, I was hoping it would be, like, music or something, but. Well, this is bad. So. It's an RPG. Welcome in, Butterfly. Crap. And I bet you and it regains health. Alright, that's cheap. Wow. Question: who am I playing as? Dylan, Orlock, or Thyme? I think I'm supposed to be playing as Orlock. I mean, that's the one I took damage for when I was like, I can't switch out between them. It looks like. See, these things suck. It's like, all right, here's the problem here. We can't even hurt them, and we fail to escape, and then they just start wiping us. So I guess that explains it. As an RPG, we got to find weapons. I guess. Yeah, see that right there. So that's kind of a bit of a problem here. The fact that, you go in here, normally with RPGs where they give you something to fight with. They don't throw you into a thing when, like, you're completely defenseless and all you can do is escape. It's kind of like screwed up. It's like, okay, so you get the option to escape, but it's not 100%, which is understandable with RPG, but it should be like, they start you off with some kind of base weapon. Let's see where they left me off with the continue. All right, hold on. Yeah, see, so Dylan's like... Alright, well, at least I can, like, buy stuff here. Oh, awesomeness. Of course, my other issue with things right here, though, is it doesn't explain what anything does, if I'm right. Okay, yeah, that's an issue, too. So it doesn't actually explain what things do. That's like one of the only gripes I really have with this game or whatever is like a lot of stuff they don't give you like a manual to show stuff. Like it's got all these things. I'm assuming this means like lightning damage or something. Yeah. Yeah, I beat it both it and Ragnarok, so. Just give him a lid. I wonder if the lid's like a shield or something. curious. It's kind of weird about like the menu thing right there. Like you can't access in game, it seems. In fact, they immediately do so much damage. Okay, and it's like these things are tanks. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna move on past this one now, too. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, obviously it's a turn-based RPG and everything. Kind of like hard to really know how to feel about that one. At least now I know, like, technically, you don't actually have to go down there defenseless, but still, it seems like the enemies, like, just hit like tanks, and, like, they're even just like a little eel right there. Yeah, I haven't played Infinity Nikki. I've seen, like, a lot of people talking about it and everything. I just don't know if it's really, like, my kind of game. Rail heist. The most infamous train robbers in the West pull off a series of daring heists. Takes place in the world of Lone Star, a setting also used by the game Grimstone. Alright, let's see what we got going, what this one's about. We know what it's about, but... We are a strange family. An abandoned mine is our home. Dodger was orphaned at the age of 8. Sole survivor of the great disaster Armadillo's End. Yep. Brand always hides his face, some bitch. You're supposed to be family, you always shy. What the hell's wrong with you? And Bad was in a sleep about angels and demons. That's me on guard duty, next to Mr. Blue, our horse. I got the most bitchin' hat in the West. Yes, sirree. My name's Maria. Oh, I thought it was a dude I was playing this. Well, still, I'm gonna keep like the accent. My name's Maria, and that's all you need to know. Gran is our leader. I wish her ass would die already so I can, get my inheritance. She took us in when we had nowhere else to go. She doesn't get around much these days. She's the one who taught us our trade. Alright, Dodger. This be your first solo heist. Ain't no way they're expecting you, so just keep it cool and bring back that money. Hold up to load your gun. You say simple, but... Yep, just me and my pistol. Spraying a hot load. Wait, hold on a sec. That's all. I'll punch you in the face. Okay, I might like this game. Oh, shit. My hat, god damn it. What the f... Hey! It's not even called for, man. I was already dead. Alright, you sons of bitches. Alright, I've had just about enough of this. Say your prayers. Oh, crap. These guys are really disrespectful, man. Oh, crap. Hey! He shot me right in my head that time. I do not get this game. Oh, come on. Ain't gonna work either. I was trying to jump over that. Oh, on top of it. Okay, again, this game is like pretty... That looks very questionable. Wait, I gotta roll? Oh, crap. Crap! Okay, yeah, this is another one I'm gonna definitely come back to. I'm favoring it. That was pretty fun. Seems like as long as I'm in a situation where they can't actually see me. Alright. Vanger. The Vanger returns to Io and finds itself betrayed. The enemy must be found and eradicated. Almost canceled due to technical and other developmental challenges. Vanger, a creation of the Mercenary Corporation, War Genus Inc., awakens from stasis on the mechanized moon Io. Why does it sound like a Metroidvania? Only to find that the base has been compromised by unknown forces. A virus has turned all systems blind to allegiance. Okay, this outfit looks cool, whatever it is. Our Vanger's only home has been made to an enemy. Whoever is responsible for this must be found and eradicated. So we're like some kind of like cyborg or something? Alright, this thing looks cool. Theta sector. I swear it's... Oh my god! Okay, I see how this works. New Arvanger has improved gravity flip, perma mod activated by jumping in midair. Okay. I don't think I can shoot. Don't think I can shoot diagonally. Our new nano walls can be connected to security drones. The walls step as long as the droids are active. So you say that. No, I think we should keep Dr. Epsilon in stasis until we study the virus further. They'll be safe there, Hooper. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely without a shadow of a doubt Metroid inspired. It's gotta be. This is gonna be another favorite. The Arvanger has extended senses which allow it to see further by looking up or down for a brief time. So they basically put, like, you know, lore into, like, you know, because sometimes, like, you know, back in the day, you know, you could look up or down and see, like, a little bit further if, you know, you, They never actually specified how you could, like, why they could do that, why they could see up above through walls and everything. Hooper told me to restrict access to the lower levels using these explosives. He seemed nervous, Georgeson. Whoa. Game's got some difficulty to it, I'll say that much. Jeez. I'm just concerned about what's gonna happen if I die. Okay, so temperature control has been overridden by an unknown user. Maximum temperature now exceeds such safe levels. I need a various suit for this. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so another one I'm going to come back to later. Gonna favorite this one just like, you know, just keep track of it. But yeah. Definitely an interesting one. Gonna enjoy, like, trying to play more of that. Like, you know, what I can actually focus on is more Rock on Island. Because again, I know I'm not really playing these games for long, but it's just like to go through and figure, and like, and basically figure out which ones are favorites and not. That way, those ones I can focus on in future streams and spend actually, you know, more proper time on them. All right, rally your cavemen and defend your cave from waves of attacking dinosaurs. Originally, the cavemen were supposed to move around, but it was too hard to design and program. Alright. For years, the humans and dinosaurs of Rock on Island lived in harmony, but one day a mysterious pink UFO passed over and dropped a strange object onto the island. 4 dinosaurs, as strong as their tribes, found the object. When they touched it, gave them the curse of intelligence. They decided to drive the humans away by attacking their caves. One by one, the humans were driven out until only the village of peace remained. Zola, the young chief of the village, took over command of the remaining humans. She vowed to take the island back. I wonder if this might actually be tied to that one strategy game we played where they had, like, the dinosaur gods. Initial encounter. I think a dig dug to an extent. Oh, never mind. I thought that was like. Okay, I was not ready for that. So this is gonna be a problem. I don't know how I feel about this. How am I supposed to, like, stop them? Okay, so I'm trying to process this. It looks like somewhere we got, like, set traps up and everything, but there's nothing to set up. Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. I'm sorry. Or maybe I just gotta figure out how to play it, but... Yeah, it's like they don't get... It's like, it seems like something where it's like start wave. Almost like you're supposed to, like, you know, find a way to, like, you know, keep them from... It's like I can barely do any damage unless there's, like, some kind of way I can actually, you know... Yeah, this one might, you know... Unless there's something I'm missing here. Maybe I just got... Okay. Alright, that's on me. I guess like I basically gotta get stuff from them. Oh. Alright, now I know how it works. Again, it's kind of like hard to really gauge exactly. Throw rocks much more quickly. Bows can shoot arrows really far away. So just a baby, but even I know that fire can burn through tough armor. So what's the deal with the chickens? What can they do? All right, we're gonna go and like just see what happens if we start wave. Oh shoot! I guess, like, you know, the individual ones here, we can, try putting him in this empty plot of grass next to me. Oh. I think I'm kind of understanding it a little more, but geez. Problem is, like, you know, like, yeah, I'm also getting, like, confused, like, you know, trying to, like, do stuff with the controller, but, or, like, not controller, but, yeah, it's, some of these games, like, are trickier to navigate. Let's see if I can take them with me over here now. I think it's like... I don't know what the chicken's for, but... Alright, now I kind of understand how it works. What's the chicken do, though? Alright, I'll spend some more time on this one maybe later. That one definitely kind of like, it has like a, hard to really explain like what it reminds me of, but there's like, I think other games I played, it had like a thing where, I would say it's a base defense style thing, where you got like, you know, put like, you know, major resources, put enemies down there like to stop like, you know, stuff from coming through. Not really the biggest fan of games like that, so maybe that's what it is too. Alright, ping golf. Each year, the best golfers in the galaxy show up to compete in the UFO Invitational. Inspired by the putting green and pinball machines at the new UFO offices. Alright. Aurelius, Custard, Buzz, looks like Doomslayer, Red, and Albert. I'm gonna play as Buzz. Oh, shit. I think I might like this one. Okay, this one ain't gonna be that bad. I kind of like it. This is what I think I'm gonna go ahead and favorite. So that when things like that happen. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna be terrible at this, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that could have... All right. God dang it. This one's fun. I like this one. Wow, okay, there we go. Now we're moving up in the rankings. Well, somewhat. Move me up, dang it! How dare you? I gotta say, this is probably like one of the favorite. Yeah, like, I'm enjoying this one. I like this. Except when that happens. I mean, it's kind of like surprisingly relaxing. I mean, in a way, it's not really difficult. Wait, hold on. Go. There you go. Booyah. Well, I'm still like in last place on the actual invitational. Oh shit, this might be a problem. See if I can try work some magic here. Not at all. That thing slowed it up. You stupid floating jackass. Okay. Oh, come on! I think they're making fun of my ass right now. I ain't gonna get out of this. I'm not gonna get out of last place in this invitational. Okay, see, you could have went a little further, but it's fine. Fudge! Actually, that kind of worked out a little bit, until it didn't. If that would have ricocheted out, that would have been so cool. I swear, like, some of these, like, players got hacks, though. Alright, well. Alpha Bear, get down here. Thank you. I'm like the only one who seems like their ranking isn't changing. This course is gonna suck. God dang it. Damn it. Yeah, I know it's close. I can see. Got like my few little holographic fans in the background there. Just, you know, just... at least they're here for me. Jesus. Oh my God. It's gonna take a Christmas miracle for me to, like, you know... Well, I mean, we're getting it there. Damn it. If that would have went in there, that would have been great, but, well, I mean... Wait, what do you mean one more point? You can put my score... Well, no, someone's paying the judges. That's what's going on here. Now, if I could actually pull this off, but I know I'm not. Fudge! Well, I mean, third time's the charm. What do you mean, like... I know damn well something's going on there now. Come on, go on up. There you go. I swear, they're this game is difficult as hell. There's definitely some shenanigans going on here. I don't care what anyone says. Get in the hole. See? That right there is exactly what I'm talking about. A fudging heck. Fudging heck. Should have been one of the easiest damn holes in here, whatever, and they freaking like do everything they could at me. See, look at that. There's a conspiracy going on. They're doing everything they can to try to keep... Oh, wow. Damn fish. I hate this level. Oh, yeah, I totally... Told some par 4 and everything. What the hell? God damn it. I hate this freaking course. I really do. I don't ever want to come back here again. Yeah, if there was any hope of me winning this, which there damn sure wasn't. I mean, it's gone now. Whatever, man. Oh my God. Jesus. Get my dang par. Just give it up, alright? I'm tired of this. So they still didn't take my score down. That's cheating. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's... I quit. I'm going back to walkabout mini golf. Alright, see if I can... Okay, I did not expect that to work, but okay. Yeah, no, 34, shut up. Oh my... You can stop me, thank you very... Consider me stopped. Okay, so here's the problem with it. Honestly, okay, the background right there, I thought that was like just like a narrow hole right there to put it through. I thought like, you know, all like the, all of like, you know, the blue right there, for some reason, that wasn't really paying attention to the background. I thought we were in a cave or something. I thought we were inside. The only issue with this is the factor that, you know, everything's like, you gotta get like par 4. They definitely set like a bar there for you to like, you know, to overcome. Speaking of bars, all right. You know, I need a better score here, thank you, Vanessa. That's what I'm gonna get. Watch and learn. Booyah. You see, how about that now? I'm top, like, you know, I'm top of, like, you know, stage 16. I'm the number one here, so. Oh, they put down a 1 point. Go to. Give me, like, they took away 1 point there. Or if I can, probably not, but. Well, it's worth a try. Yeah, I try to cheat, I don't care. I try to, like, you know, shoot it over everything. I ain't got no shame with everything they put me through. So stroke 5 anyway, but... And we're back up. Alright, fine, whatever. Wait, you can bounce the ball? So it's a ricochet thing. Alright. Up. Okay. Definitely gonna be playing more of this in the future. I absolutely love this game. Yeah, screw Gelfkin. Gelfkin cheated. Alright. Definitely going on the favorite. And the fat is 2-player also. I just wish like these games were actually online multiplayer. But I understand if they're trying to like keep like the whole retro concept where you have to like do it, like, you know, do it. Why is like Juggernaut right there? Totally favoring that one. Love that one. Mortal 2. How many will have their sacrifice their lives to save Mortal yet again? Wait a minute. Is this? Oh god, it's these guys again. There's a sequel to that one? 1987 versus 1984. So I wonder if it means this one's gonna look updated. So this is like a sequel to the other one. With no way to save or gain lives, a sequel to Mortal hews more closely to Chun's darker original version. Oh. That's kind of ominous. Confederacy of Nilpus, okay. It's been 100 years since we won the great battle for Mortolia. Now we'll make controlling y'all. Many gave their lives on that day, but our leaders have forgotten our sacrifices and are reviving the evil to gain even more power. A new resistance group has formed to defeat them. The assault on Castle Niplis starts today. Let us display the strength of sacrifice. Okay, definitely feels like a different game from what I just played. I mean, what? Hey, back off. Huh? Oh, I get it now. So they each turn into something. Okay, this one's pretty... Hey! So this actually is kind of interesting. So yeah, I kind of get this one now. Right? So basically, if you like, once you get far ahead or whatever, you can pretty much, just sacrifice someone and like use them to kind of like help you get like, resources or something can help you. Oh. You kick me in the face. Hey. All right, well, at least... Okay, I'll favorite this one to possibly check out later. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but it's like they expanded on the stuff with this one. Previously with this one, I was like, okay, you had to like use the other characters just as platforms and all that, and like using them as for stones, platforms, everything. With this one, it's like, whenever you sacrifice someone, you don't, it pretty much, gives you like something like the others can use, similar to the one above, but like, you can make one character into stones, but you can't like, gain lives back, like I said. But definitely kind of feels like, it's hard to explain. This one, it's like all of them did the same thing. This one, you basically have to like try to choose like, what classes you need for a particular, thing. Like which one probably like might work best for the situation. Fist Hell. So I'm definitely gonna be coming back to that one. I mean, I like both of them. Like both mortals so far. Today is a zombie problem and the mayor can't be trusted to fix it. Time to grab your friends and fight. Our first game to depict blood. Okay. If it's a beat 'em up, I might, be... Zombie attack. Jay's mom was kidnapped by zombies while she was campaigning for mayor. Spec Spangler, the current mayor, gave a press conference. He said he would do everything in his power to defeat the monsters. But Jay had heard empty promises before. He decided to call his friends. We'll get Mom back ourselves. I like it. It's like the plot is just freaking bonkers here. This guy decides, all right, the mayor sucks. I'm gonna get like, my three like, friends. One of them who just happens to be a boxer. Apparently, just like, got done like, taking on like, one of the Paul brothers or whatever. So he's got to probably like, go for something else where there's probably gonna be a dead crowd. That was terrible. But anyways, So we got Jay. All right, so yeah, he's definitely the glass cannon here. Let me see. So he's the most balanced, of course. So he like this one. Like Cat has the most recovery. So that's like basically good at recovery and throws, and I'm pretty sure she's got the best throw out of them, whatever. So I'll go with Jay. Definitely has like a River City Ransom vibe to it. I like the zombie designs. But it's the fact they're punching me. Okay, this Thing is that they definitely can stun lock you though if you're like 1 pixel off is the problem. Vote spec, yeah, screw spec. Okay, I kind of like it's like a slower Scott Pilgrim. Hey, don't hit no dog, dang it. So the thing is, the game's tough, no doubt about it. It doesn't help you can't run. The thing is, you gotta be like pixel perfect, like, you know, in front of them. Actually do damage. Okay, you can run. Is that dang saucer for like the other games okay, yeah, that's the saucer from like those other games I played. Like the one racing game and like the one shoot 'em up. What the hell? I thought it was just zombies. Now we got like, you know, the... What the hell? Not gonna lie, this is gonna be another favorite. But I'm always a sucker for beat 'em ups anyway. The hell? That was an easy-ass boss. This game's fun. Straight up. To raise its toughness, well, we ain't got enough for anything. I'm absolutely digging this game. That's some of the things, like, mainly when you, like, you can... Wow! Okay. So, yeah, that one's another favorite. Yeah, no doubt. Overbold. In the notorious Reddit arena, the more risks you take, the more money you make. Second game to star the Space Pirate Alpha. Third game is already in the works. Get ready. Which one's the first one to star? Velgris. I saw like that, I was like, wait a minute, because I was trying to remember like the one where I played as a female, as like, you know, a girl protagonist, and I remember that one. Yeah, so we're playing as Alpha here, which basically I think is like their version of Samus. Second game is alright. Check this one out. And it said there's gonna be a third one with her. I'm just trying to like get it because we're already like, you know, almost like, you know, we're at 1 hour and 34, and I want to try like see if I can wrap all this up within 3 hours. After escaping Velgris, Alpha hitchhiked to the gambling planet of Fogon. Her struggle with Charcus had left her shipless and broke, but this planet offered many ways for an enterprising individual to make a few bucks. Lured by the promise of big prizes, she signed up to compete in the notorious Red Arena. They kind of like, yeah, I guess I was trying to spoil, like, basically I spoke about stuff in the previous games and everything, and I like from previous game and I hadn't completed it yet. So basically, know that her ship just got destroyed, pretty much. Ready your blaster. First thing I'm thinking here is Binding of Isaac. Okay. Oh. It's a problem here. I can't like turn around and hit these things. Here we go. Right now I locked her. I was like, wait a minute, I couldn't actually, you know, I thought like if I turned around it was gonna like, you know, like I didn't realize you're not actually, you know, straight backwards. I was probably doing it before and didn't like pay attention to it. Wow. So just one hit and I was, yeah. All right. That one right there, pretty cool. May spend some more time on that one in the future. But that one hit kind of frustrated me. But it definitely seems like it's kind of like a risk versus reward thing. Like, you know, do you like, you know, you can either like spend the money you got so far or try to raise it and get like better power-ups. I wonder if it could be possible that whatever power-ups you get, like, let you, like, maybe you can carry over, like, you know, future playthroughs. Campanella 2. Pilot's gone missing on this giant space station. And his disaster Isabel and his sister Isabel. I don't know what's a disaster. His sister Isabel is determined to find him. Game is protagonist was switched from pilot to Isabel at Joy Akabe's suggestion. Let me see. Which one was it that we played? The Big Bell Race. Campanella. And pilot in the Campanella. So I'm guessing like, you know, Campanella, Planet Zoldath, Campanella. Yeah, another Campanella. So, like, Campanella's definitely got a few games here. Campanella, Planet Zoldath, the Big Bell Race, and that was basically, you know, what we saw a bit ago, like when we were playing Fistel. That one flying saucer showed up was pilots from Campanella. So now it says the pilot's gone missing, and we're playing as Isabel. So I'm guessing it's gonna be another one we're gonna be like flying around. Hell, she's like the one we see like at the title screen. The giant space station, the SS Peskerville, for 3 weeks, no radio traffic. I was about to say if it kept scrolling, no radio traffic has been registered from this typically bustling planetoid. Word for the gold he stored there. God, okay, I didn't give me enough time to read it. That kind of frustrated me. They scrolled it right on up and... Oh, what the hell? They give me a chance to actually read it this time. Periscoville 4. For the 3 weeks, no radio traffic has been registered, or whatever. Worried for the gold he stored there. Pilot sets out and investigate. He does not come back. You are Isabel, Astro Bounty Hunter. Your mission, locate your missing brother. Okay, let's actually just not fall down there this time. Alright, so this is pretty cool. We can basically get in and out of the ship this time. Problem is, we definitely gotta watch it in these walls so we can take like a lot of damage if we don't. This might be another one I'll definitely be coming back to for sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna like try to play, you know, as many of them again as possible moving forward, but. I don't know what that is, but screw it. I just realized like how quickly the timer was going down. Okay, that's BS. I just realized the timer was going down like a lot quicker than I was really paying attention to. That was on me. We're doing one more round of this. Okay, I thought those... Okay, so little space toddlers, we can't hit those either. Alright, one more time so that didn't necessarily count. Or at least, because I'm hoping this could be a thing where, like, you know, over time, you know, like, it basically, you can continue it. So, like, you know, I can go in and do, like, some of these other stages, but, like, do a stage, and then I can come in and, like, you know, and... It's gonna suck, like, you have to, like, you know, if you have to do it on one sitting. Really? Okay, now hold on a second. Now she immediately got out of it or whatever. Okay, here's the problem there. The reason that what happened there is she jumped out of the ship. So it made me land or whatever, and then I, you know, was trying to take off wherever she jumped off. I was like already had like instinctively, I was trying to, like, you know, take off and keep flying or whatever. Yeah. This would be another one. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite this one because it's pretty fun. Just. Hyper Contender. Alright, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely come back to that one too. I never actually finished the first Campanella, but I'm hoping it's the thing where, like, you know, it'll save your progress, or like as you complete a stage, you know, you can keep going. You don't have to worry about like starting over. Alright, the daring, desperate, indebted fight for the money in this pits of Fogon. Wasn't Fogon where we were before? The ring system was added late in the development to prevent boring defensive play. So I can swear, like, you know, other one we played. Yeah, I swear they said Fogon, like, you know, they were Overbold. That was the planet they were talking about. Let's keep it right there. I'll put it right there. Alright, let's see what this one... I'm guessing it's gonna be like a boxing game. Elka, maneuver, jump. Oh, not boxing, it's just straight. Okay. Yoga, maneuver, claw arm, weapon boomerang. Raz, maneuver, anti-grav, weapon rocket. Wreck, maneuver, mines, weapon nails. Hammer, wings, hammer. Elevator, bombs. Jetpack, laser. Donkus, launch dart. We're gonna try Voltana. Well. Okay, so basically we just have to, like, smack the snot out of each other and collect all the rings. Voltana vs. Sephi. Wow. And this was kind of cool. Donkus. Okay, Donkus is kind of cheap. Wow. Jerk. Oh my god! My peanut. Except... I just stole that at the end. This one's interesting too. I don't know if like we just got like play our way through everyone. So all the characters definitely got their own strategies to how you play them. Oh my god. I kind of just cheesed that one. Like, that was a lucky shot right there. Voltana versus Gilroy. Alright, we ain't gonna be doing any of that rubber banding now. Oh my, really? See, every time... That was kind of... That frustrates me, honestly, straight up. I was doing good at first, all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's like it just seemed like it took a massive difficulty spike. No, we're not done yet. No, You gotta be kidding me. No, you don't. Yes. That's unbelievable. Like, again, it seems like I'm about to win, and then they turn it around just like that. I'm not letting them beat me. Okay, hold on a second. And wow. So apparently, if you lose the rematch, that's it. All right, just wait, Gilroy. I'll be back. It just irritates me because it seemed like everything was going well. It seemed like things like felt a little more fair, and then I get to him, and then suddenly get Gilroy. And next thing you know, it's like it felt like there was a bit of a difficulty spike going on there. Like, it seemed like, the rings were constantly, like, landing right there near them. And then, like, throw a bomb, land down there near me, and immediately do that headbutt. Yeah, I'm gonna get my rematch against them. Just wait. Valbrace. No knight has ever survived the journey into Northrok Keep. What makes you think you'll be any different? The only reason I didn't, like, try to work my way back up is because, again, we're trying to, like, go through the other games here. I'll be back, though. The original release of Valbrace came with a full-color hint book. Yeah, well, like, it'd be nice if, like, plenty of these games had, like, hints. But instead, just throw me right into them. And Valbrace. Voice booms from the night sky as you approach the entrance to Northrok Keep. Another noble knight come to challenge the Lord of the Abyss. Fine then, enter. But your inheritance will not help you here. You have to do without all this. Great, Metroidvania'd me. His last word rings out, you feel your shining armor vanish, and your father's enchanted blade puffs away in smoke. Suddenly, you are no longer riding astride, riding astride your noble speed. Instead, you are falling. Look at that, falling, falling, falling. Okay. This is cool. Alright, yeah, I'm liking this. Valid spell. So we learn. Alright, this is awesome. Open the damn door. You open the door. Of course, the mimic. Why'd I get feeling that was coming? Enough of that. Give me my treasure. Found a red potion. This definitely is another one of my favorites, no doubt. Yeah, this... Ew. Yeah, it definitely has like a Friday 13th vibe to it. Just more enjoyable. Probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I absolutely love this game. I'm gonna be spending so much time on this moving forward, I think. I'm holding on by a thread here. See, that's the thing. Like, it fell down before and everything and popped back up, and that time it did. They cheesed me right there. I'm going back in and do another round of this. I'm totally gonna be like, dedicating the entire stream of like, UFO 50 to this at some point. Like, I can continue. Those aren't pigeons. Those are like, bats. If I knew like a... See, like once I actually know some spells, I can do that. So basically bats, might as well. Let me guess, a mimic again. I knew it! This time I know how to handle you. See, I can he's got like a spot right there, like he basically, you know, he's readable like right before he's about there. So I'm guessing like the whole thing is actually on, like it's not like procedurally generated. My guess is. Thing is, it definitely like the arcade stick definitely doesn't translate well to this. Yeah, there we go. That's how you get, like, they swoop down, but you just gotta be, like, on your guard and, like, and just move out of the way. It might be procedurally generated, because unless it didn't go that way before. The thing is, they swoop down so quick, so it's kind of hard to, like, you know, really catch it. Rat heart. Thankfully, the slimes are a piece of cake. I just pretty much just stun lock those. That's kind of concerning, whatever that is over there. Oh, it's just a fountain. It's kind of weird. The fact it was still shown on the screen right there. All right. I'm kind of concerned I keep on hearing stomping, too. I don't know if that's part of the music. Sorry about these spikes right here, though. Watch this. Okay, never mind. That was weird. See, that's what makes me mad. See, like, I think I still got hurt by him right there. Those things are like really hard to like. What's this? Wait, hold on. That was the way down. Okay. I'll play this probably until like my next death, then we'll move on to the next game. You gain 30 essence. Good to know. Honestly, I basically, this guy just decided to go into go into this fort or this dungeon or whatever, and he got all his stuff stripped from him. They don't really, unfortunately, some of the games don't really have like actual key plots to them. Hooded cloak. Finally, I got some clothes. Don't really say like what it did for me though. Brigade isn't etched on the wall. Oh, UFO 50? It's basically just a collection of 50 games for you to play. Like, you know, they've been created by a fictional company, but in IRL, it was like, I think like a team of like 6 indie devs who collaborated over a period of a few years to make all the games. It basically, it's kind of hard to really gauge any kind of plot from it, but it's basically just like a collection of 50 games you can play. Like full-length ones, not like micro games like WarioWare or demos or anything. They're all completely full-length games. So that, hang on. I don't even have enough time to actually cast it is the problem. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. At least I got clothes on now. I look a lot better. Yeah, I basically, that's pretty much, you know, the comparison I've made. Found a gem. Okay, there. At least I figured out that. All right, yeah. So it is castable, but it's probably gonna be better with a D-pad. I think we already flipped that one. Freaking orc. Doesn't make me think of Punch Out a little bit too. Okay, that's BS. So basically, you have to, like, you know, hit him. It's like you try, like, I was able to, like, you know, actually do some damage to him right there or whatever, but there's like, then afterwards, whenever he swing, following that, he blocked it. But then that time I tried to hit him before he swung, he hadn't even really fully swung the thing yet when they're saying he hit me. That's BS. Very questionable. Okay, I want to at least see if it starts me off at dungeon level 1. If so, it means we can pretty much, you know, they got like a checkpoint system in this. That's cool. All right, so it's not like, so basically, as long as we can get past the dungeon, we can pick up there next time. All right, that's good to know. I don't want to reset it now. All right, so yeah, definitely favoring that one, no doubt. That is, without a doubt, like one of my top favorites of this now. All right, Rakshasa. Even death won't stop Jangi from avenging the destruction of his village by demons. A Rakshasa sequel is planned in which the player will be able to reincarnate as various animals. A quiet night in Zero Valley, which much like any other. No. We're reading that. I know. I thought like it would just like let me like scroll ahead. Quiet Night Zero Valley, much like any other. It was close to midnight when they arrived. Demons of Hell. They set fire to the village and slaughtered its inhabitants. That's kind of dark. The village chief, Janji, fought them off with all of his might. But ultimately suffered a mortal blow. Jeez! This is the end. Gasp. Okay, we're just gonna go. Alright, just cryptic. Oh, shit. What the hell? I think I know what this makes me think of. Contra in a way. Peeking at. I don't know if I get hit once, I'm probably gonna... Yep. I'm thinking Contra, Super Ghouls, and Ghosts. Thankfully, we get a chance to, like, revive him, but... I have a feeling these things, like, take my soul if I don't watch. Okay, that's cool. So you actually... Neat. Okay, but the thing is, their hitboxes are just atrocious. And every time it gets tougher to, like, bring him back, it looks like. Oh my god. Yeah, it definitely has some Ghouls and Ghosts vibes to it. That's the only gripe I got with that. Some of those, like, some of that stuff was, like, just BS. And the fact that enemies just jump down on you immediately right there. And But I also might be just gonna play with the arcade stick. That's the only time I'm gonna give that one. But, not to say I don't like it. Because as some of these games I do want to be, like, once I actually try to play more of, like, some of the favorites I found, I do want to come back through with an actual controller and try to, like, give a second opinion on some of these. I feel like I'm being unfair in my assessment on some of them. Because like I said, because I also heard that Mooncat, apparently, you can't even really play it with arcade stick anyway. And then there was, like, Onion Delivery. That seemed like someone's off with the controls on that one, so I'm gonna go back to and give those a shot with, like, an actual, like, D-pad, like, with, But it's like, I do want to use my 8-bit DOE controller for this. But, alright, Star Wasper, or Wasper. You are an elite member of the Star Wasp. Pilot your ship and battle the incoming swarm. The blue flower in the intro was inspired by a hanging painting in our office bathroom. Good to know. I'm trying to, like, just, like, watch how much time I spend on the rest of these anyway, so I can go ahead and try, like, get through the rest. It was a remote planet that we found the blue flower. We soon discovered that it could grant us eternal life. We built cities around it. But then they came, the swarm. They must have attacked us for the flower. Our armies were destroyed. We call it an elite force, the Star Wasps. So we play as, like, the pilot, the love interest, or, like, the veteran is probably gonna die by the end of the movie and passes, like, after he passes knowledge on to him. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, it's... There's so many See, here's the issue with this, though. There's so many colors and everything, it's hard to actually see, like, what's been shot at you. Yeah, this right here is going to be a problem. Not a bad game, but it's just there's so much going on as far as, like, all the colors all around. It's moving so fast. It's really tricky to kind of, like, dodge stuff. It's going so fast, too, is the issue. It's basically, it feels like it's almost not impossible to collect stuff, too, because you got, like, these things scrolling right here, shooting stuff at you. They got the things, like, falling right there so quickly and everything. That's kind of makes it, like, a little bit difficult to play this. And I'm not, like, the worst at first-person, shoot 'em ups. Okay. What seems like me, like right here, is if you just like, just continuously tap the button like this or whatever, it does like a tap, but you hold it down. Kind of wish there was like a way you can kind of like toggle that. And again, it's the whole fact that they let me collect stuff here, and it's not really explaining, like they don't really give you any like kind of guide that tells you what stuff does. That's the issue. I'm gonna go in one more time where and see like you have to like collect them in a certain order or something. Or like, just collect like, focus on like, G's or whatever. So that's how it works. Which don't really matter much, and then, when you lose it, like, on death pretty quickly. Or, like, you die, like, fairly quick in this. So what happens if I get like 3s? Get out of here, tubbies. Okay, now I'm kind of like understand a little bit more, whereas not like it matters. But again, I guess like I just gotta get used to it. But again, there's like so much going on. Like, the colors of everything. The way like to me, it kind of feels like the way like, the background is, how quickly it's scrolling. And you're having like, dodge all this stuff. There's so many enemies on screen or whatever. I know there's like definitely like, probably more, more intense bullet hells than this, but this one, yeah. And all the while and it's like, okay, you gotta like collect like a certain letter all in a row or whatever just to be able to get like a power up. When normally it's okay, here you go, champ, here's your power up, do your thing. Like how it is with Gradius and games like that. You get your power up and get do your thing right then and there. But that's when you have to like survive for like a split second more just to get like the other letters to, get a power up. But even still, not really guaranteed it's gonna help that much. I know when I got like the one laser right there, the one laser add-on, didn't really seem like it really contributed like a whole lot extra. Well, maybe it's just because like how much I played like Volstov or whatever it was, Vostov, in Arcade Paradise, and how much I broke that game. And that was like very easy compared to like this one being pretty brutal, but still, I mean, don't know if I'm gonna favorite that one right just yet. But again, verdict will be out. I'm gonna come back with a D-pad and I can try some of these again. All right, Grimstone. Praise Biggin. The 4 of you survived the saloon fire, but something tells me the story is just getting started. Almost 2 years in the making, this massive game was actually started before its thematic cousin Rail Heist. So this is related to Rail Heist. But I just want to check some real quick. I know, like I said, like one of these games supposedly is supposed to take about 60 hours to complete. I'm just curious here. Because they said like mass games, this length. So, it's not 60 hours. But this game, when they said there was like full-length games in this, they weren't kidding. This game, on average, this game takes about 17 hours to complete. So this one game right here is actually like 17 hours on its own, supposedly. I'm gonna at least go and take a look at it, but I definitely ain't gonna be like diving into this one just yet. This is gonna take, if I want to go through a place, it's gonna take a few streams. Assuming I even like it, but... yeah. Again, they have like games that they said that like it was like demos or micro games where they said there's all full-length games. I just want to see what it looks like. Little Mule. Thank you all for making the journey here, despite my reputation. I reached out to many, but only you 7 chose to meet me and hear what I have to say. We have been suffering in hell for 15 years, and the war seems endless. Yet not all as that seems. There is hope. We band together and... what's that smell? Oh shit, smoke. Oh... damn. Fire! Well, we need to leave immediately. Spreading too quickly. Feeling faint. Wait, is that... an angel? Oh, no. Oh, shit, it is an angel. The fire's gonna burn the saloon down soon. I'll save as many as I can. What the hell? I'm the angel? What the fudge? This cowboy has a tough exterior, but you sense a gentle soul inside. There's sadness and determination in his eyes. You put your hand to their forehead and give them some of your energy. They stand up looking shaken. It makes like an Earthbound to an extent, but I don't think it's gonna be as It's a one-armed man who is sharply dressed. Next to him is a doctor's bag, but the contents are empty. I don't know if they're worth saving. Well, damn, asshole. You recognize her from wanted posters. She's a notorious outlaw known for her deadly aim. Strong spiritual aura surrounds this woman. You can tell she has a close relationship with multiple dimensions. It's a lean man with a handsome face and cauliflower ears. There's a feeling of resilience about it. Okay, so he's a fighter. Well, I get a feeling she's going to be the healer. This beautiful young woman is dressed like a dancer. She radiates a fierce independent. I stand corrected. What about you? It's a one-eyed dog. Lays quiet next to the Lily Mule, who has sadly succumbed to the heart of the fire. All right, no, we're not taking the dog. I mean, we're not letting the dog die. You put your hand to their forehead. Can we revive any more? I feel very weak now, and the heat from the blaze is becoming unbearable. It's time to leave while you still can. Greens, I am the angel Zad. You're lucky I happened to be passing by and noticed the fire. It's a shame I couldn't save your friends, but rest assured their souls are with Biggin now. Except for Lily O'Mule, of course, assuming the rumors are true about her being a follower of Malice. But anyway, I'm headed south to continue my journey to search for my friend, the angel Leo. Goodbye. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to ask you your names. We're going to save this for later, guys. I just want to go and at least see how it looked like. So yeah, this it's obviously safe to say. I don't know if it's going to be turn-based. This is I can see why it's going to be 16 hours. This is like going to be a straight-up RPG. And it kind of gives... I mean, I've never actually really played like any of the original Final Fantasies. But I'm kind of getting like vibes like that. But this also just seems like a standard fare, you know, Super Nintendo RPG, like Earthbound, or, you know, I still need to play Chrono Trigger as well. It's going to be a retro series for that coming sometime soon. I mean, probably like definitely be like in the same vein as like, you know, Chrono Trigger or Earthbound or whatever. So yeah, if I do a series of this, it looks interesting. But again, 17 hours. Definitely want to like get started on this just yet and everything. Because I think it seems like that's going to be very story focal. I'm going to make sure I like save like a separate stream entirely for that. You know, or like series, you know, if I do decide to play it. But again, like Amber said, I think it's pretty cool to actually put like a 17-hour long game in this. Lords of Disconia. Crap strategy. War is coming to the land of discs, and the red and blue armies are on a collision course. Red versus blue. In creating the design, director Casey Levin was inspired by Karam, a tabletop game from India. So it's a strategy game, so we know how this is gonna go. So this reading like what this game needs manuals. Alright. Oh, never mind, that was the letter. Your queen demands your help. Blue raiders are harassing a key mountain pass that must be dealt with. Prove yourself a more important task away. Can I cash 5 gold? Hired ogre. Okay. I don't want to return to home base. I don't want to hire a rat. He wants to hire ogre. I'm going to hire some knights. The champion while I'm at. Well, screw you. Okay, I'll hire another rat. You want to go, punk? Let's go. Oh, crap. You know, it was looking simple for a second. Hey! Wait, so we got... Great. So we're playing Pogs all of a sudden. At the very least, this is more simplistic than like some of the other strategies that I play, but this guy's gonna be a problem. Or air hockey or something. I don't know what we're playing here. Okay, that's cheap as hell. Yeah, we can do that too. How about this? I'll heal while whooping your ass. Okay, now how come their fountain didn't break? You probably like I got a champion. I'll be done beat your ass. I'll go after him. Punk. Oh crap. This ain't gonna go well. You're not pleasant. Just saying, you are not a pleasant person. Get him, rat. Freaking useless. Great, you just healed the jackass, but he broke their fountain at least. Oh yeah, my rat's toast. Why are you not going after the rat? Well, now he's going after the rat. Yeah, so this actually, you know what, I'm actually, it's maybe surprised to say this game's actually kind of cool. I suck at it, but... Well, at least we might take one of these jerks out by the time it's over. Oh, shit. There's no way we're winning this, though. Oh, please, not our rat. Oh, my God. Yeah, it's because we didn't get that champion in here. Yeah, I already had that one lost. Anyway, like I said, again, pretty cool one. And I'm not gonna understand why they said Disconia. They're literally disc, like we're playing air hockey or something. All right, now this is the one I've been interested in, Nightmare. Trapped in a nightmare where you must use your wits to survive and escape. Our only game to require a warning text, and the first game directed by longtime designer Greg Milk. So I've been really interested in this one. I'm thinking this might be the horror one they've got. Yep. I can already tell you probably shouldn't have left the party angry. Amy was out of line, but then again, she's been going through a lot. I can already tell this is gonna be a horror one. Wait, what's that? Yep, this is the horror one, Rogues. This game contains scenes of horror and dread. Player discretion advised. I mean, if we didn't know already. Where am I? You mutter as you wake up in a strange room. The last thing you remember is driving your car. And then you hit something in the road. The story ended, you try to make sense of your new surroundings. Damn it, Mac. Uninvited and deja vu. First thing I'm thinking of with this. Simple metal spoon with a flat handle. There appears to be a bite marks all over it. Apparently salad fingers came through here. Empty ceramic bowl. It smells like old dog food. Small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime cling to the walls. Sturdy wooden door seems to be the only way out of this room. Alright. Yeah. Is there anything up under the mattress? You shudder at the realization that you were curled up on this ragged mattress just moments ago. The question is, hold on. Yeah. Use a spoon on the, I did not expect that to work, but here we go. Use a spoon to pry the vent cover off with ease. Inside the vent is a yellow piece of paper, folded and held together with a hairpin. And we know what we're going to use the hairpin for. Loss is mine. Why? You don't write a whole essay about it. You stick the hairpin into the lock and wiggle it around. The hairpin becomes stuck, but you can hear the lock click open. Okay. It's gonna be another one we're gonna like save for a future stream, Rogues. But I can already tell, gonna favorite this one. I've been waiting to like see what this was gonna be, like, a horror one. Not only horror, but definitely gonna be enjoying this. I can already tell. So don't want to start that one just yet because that seems like it's gonna be heavily story focal. You guys have probably seen, like, even though a lot of these have had story to them, I've been more prone to like trying to play the ones that have, like, so like they like are mainly more arcadey. That probably will be like maybe the first one I focus on. That is going to be favorited, no doubt. All right, Elphazar's hat. Elphazar is hailed as a great magician, but his captive animals are ready to strike back. What the hell did he do? Okay then. I'm mistaken for a duck. The two-player protagonist is actually a pigeon. See, Mac was talking about pigeons earlier. So you can even tell, like, he's tired of getting called a duck. Ladies and gentlemen, the great magician Elphazar. We can break free if we can reach the saw. Come on, let's get out of here. We need to go to the Grand Palace to free our other friends. Yeah, let's see how far you make it with my goons after you. I don't know what that voice was. Getting some serious Goemon's Great Adventure vibes from this to an extent. At least with the top-down perspective, but I'm gonna enjoy this one, I can kind of tell. Why are they falling like that? When I said Goemon's Great Adventure, I meant like that's the Nintendo 64 version of then we gotta like match these up. Yeah, there's Mystical Ninja 64 and then Goemon's Great Adventure. I meant Legend of the Mystical Ninja on the Super Nintendo. This is going on the favorites list too. Bomb B. Oh. It's tough though. I mean, I chalk it like some of it up to the fact that I'm using an arcade stick. Even the snow's attacking me. Yeah, it's just there's so much like going on here. It's like hard to dodge anything. This one's gonna be tough. Yeah, this is enjoying it. But again, it may just be because I'm, playing like with arcade stick. Yeah. So you dodge one thing, go over there and bam. Yeah, I'll give that one another chance, like with the arcade stick, but I'm gonna favorite it. Okay. Pilot quest. Okay, so this pilot's different from the one we saw right here, it looks like. So yeah, I guess like him and Isabel, they're the ones from Campanella, where I thought that pilot right there like was the one like from like the Campanella stuff. Campanella and Big Bell Race, but yeah, apparently that's Pilot. I might saw him in like another thing, I don't know. Campanella has crashed. Fix it by harvesting resources and exploring the wild zone. Use the clock features of the LX3 to generate resources even when the game was closed. Alright, let's do it, because we're close to the end of this, rogues. Return to Zoldath. One day. And their little, you know, ravioli. UFO. That makes sense, like, you know, they're basically, it says UFO, because UFO 50 and this UFO, so I'm guessing they're like the mascots of the game too, because since they are on the title screen. Well. There's nothing here. Okay, maybe try talking to me instead? Wow, that was quite a crash. I saw parts from your ship fly to the wild zone. Boing. Star is my name. You want to survive the wild zone, you'll need some meat. Here's some meat, I'll let you pass. Might be another favorite. Yeah, you figure this thing's got to break at some point. Why are they giving me like infinite resource here for whatever this is? I don't know what this is for, where it's just kind of, I don't know what these things are. Weird. That tickles. I thought that's what I had right here. I thought those things were ingots. So, okay, looks like we got like a little bit of like, I guess, what would the word be? Life management sim or whatever. No, I don't want to say life management sim, but we basically got like a, either way, got like a little, town construction thing going on there. Oh, you can call me Tiramisu. We're gonna call you at all. Hello, I'm Dr. Lumen. Would you like to see our current research projects? Alright, so that's where we can get like craft stuff and everything. Okay. This one's very interesting as well. What the hell? I'm the Gumma Tree. If you give me 10 moon drops, I can make a seed for you. Thank you. Here's your seed. Well, I'll just farm some from right here then, since apparently we got infinite supply. Oh, they're generating moon drops. Okay, this is gonna be another, like, you know, one that's definitely gonna, like, go on the favorites thing. I know it's like, it seems like I've definitely got, like, a few of the more arcadey ones, but... Okay. Going on the favorites, gonna be one I'm definitely gonna probably dedicate, like, a stream to in the future. Minnie and Max. Minnie and her dog Max are locked in the storage room. Harness the magic of shrinking to escape. One of our largest games to date. It pays homage to several UFO soft titles that precede it. So you say largest now. You can stay in the storage room tonight. Well! Minnie, but why? There's nothing to do in here. Because Mom isn't here, and I'm in charge. That's why. You know, she's not really very nice. Here, you can hang out with Max. It's not fair. 2 hours later. I mean, it feels like we've been locked in here forever. I'm so bored. I have an idea. Wait, dog actually talks here. Will it get us out of here? Maybe. This room is so small, we should try shrinking. But I don't know how to shrink. Neither do I. Maybe if we just crouch down and think small thoughts. That'll never work. Watch me try. Okay, this is neat. And honestly, I think I know what this kind of makes me think of as well. For some... 2 things. There was this one Tom and Jerry game I played, like, you know, back on the Super Nintendo. Forgot what it was called. Makes me think of that, but also Super Mario Brothers 3. Oh, shit. There you are. I can't believe shrinking actually worked. Max, isn't it great? There's so much more room to run around. If you want to find me later, meet me back at on this roof. This is neat. Digger, go away. This door isn't for you. Is everyone in this game rude except for my dog? The fact you can climb the peeling wallpaper. Last night. The power outlet is the property of King Mittens. Please tell me King Mittens is a cat. Okay. I must ask you to stand back. King Mittens doesn't want anyone approaching the door of the Great Door. Basically the Great Door. What if I want to open the door so I can get out of here? The power that unlocks the door lies way above me in Doorknob Palace. You'll have to go there and plead your case before King Mittens. What is this game? Who the hell's King Mittens? Eleanor, what do you want? Do you know a way out of this room? Are you stupid? You're standing in front of a door. Well played, lady. Well played. I mean, is there a way out of the big room? All this. I know what you meant the first time. I was just messing with you. I might know something about getting out of here, but it'll cost you 20 shinies. Shinies? Gee, you don't know much, do you? They're little shiny things. It's a bit like stars. Ever since they fell out of the sky 2 years ago, everyone's been using them for money. I got 5. Okay, so yeah, definitely gonna be another one I'll be coming back to because there's like some story to this one. Alright, so favorite that one. 5 more to go, rogues. Combatants. Combatants, I think. The evil red ants have taken your land. Fight back and defend your queen. Mr. Nimaru created the vision for this highly innovative strategy game. Another strategy game. I'm kind of concerned about that. Oh, that's kind of dark already. The bite of the red ants is fierce. Mandibles can crush easily. Do your part against the red horde. Red ants have taken our land. We only have 1 queen left. Let's fight back. Feed our queen and create more ants. Be careful. The red ants are very strong. Our great comeback begins now. Good luck. Or we got 2 ants and 1 queen. They got 1 ant and 1 queen. What the hell? Alright, Your Majesty, I have like some pittance here. I got a pee for you or something. Oh! I kind of get it now. Oh, is there slow as that? Y'all could be helping. Hang on, help me out here. Yeah, help me out, you morons. Yeah, we're about to get creamed in a second. Hey, get off me! I can win a whole lot better, you know. I swear it seems like... Hold on, they're moving faster, it looks like. See, they'd help me or whatever. They're not, like, you figure, like, you can get them to, like, you know, go over there and pick this food up as well. I don't know how I feel about this game. Here they come. No, don't run away, you little... Problem is, like, okay. Okay, now they're, see, they can do it just fine on their own now. Because we're trying to overwhelm them and everything, so they're all, like, stuck over there and all that. If we actually can get, like, the rest of this where we might actually be able to turn this around. Problem is, like, you're so slow. Like, you know, they... I don't know. I'm gonna laugh if we actually do somehow manage to, like, get the rest of this where for, because they're stuck on the wall right there. See, that, like, now, like, they're wanting, like, actually go and do their thing or whatever, but they weren't wanting to do it before. I mean, this guy didn't have the right top, right. That's it. You don't want none of this, dude. Don't come over here. We might actually, I don't know if we're gonna be able to turn this around that way. We're trying to get the rest of the food so that way they can, I want to at least see if I can win this round before I, you know, stop this. So the rest of these dorks right here can go get, like, the last pieces of food. Like, it's the fact they're all stuck on the wall. They're not even trying to come back over here. Hey, that's our food! Oh, crap. Well, we're starting to outnumber them at least. Crap. Okay, let's go whoop this queen's ass, boys. Come on. I can't get loose. Got her. Okay, at least we turned that around, but... This is interesting. It's a little too slow going for my pace, but you know, that's pretty cool. It's just like the whole fact, like, you're a slow-ass ant and everything. I've never seen an ant this slow. Alright, Quibble Race. In a seedy world of quibble racing, sometimes it takes shady tactics to get ahead. The game's quibbles belong to an original sci-fi universe developed for a board game many years ago. Curious. Alright, Alpha's here as well. I wonder. Yeah, I'm not seeing the one pilot we played as before. Like this pilot, but the other one that, you know, from that one game. What the hell? Hold on, there's a bunch of other ones here. That's weird. Okay, we'll go with, see, Val was when I was playing that one game with the rings, I think. We'll go with Quar. I don't even know what this is about. Okay, Wildcard's limit is more... Oh. They say it was from a training injury. Then it's time for the race to begin. Basically chow racing. Kitty, better get your ass up. What are you jumping for? If you turn around and win this, I swear. How the fudge? Cheetah was mine, right? So basically, we just sit here and just bet on which one we think is going. I went in there, just won the one round, just by complete accident, just go in there and not even really mess with anything. Okay, this one, it makes me think a lot of like the Chow races from Sonic Adventure. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think it's just because, like, you know, again, it's another one where they throw you in there. Don't really seem like there was like a lot to really kind of understand it with. Does it have like a tutorial thing or anything in there to kind of show what you need to do? I don't think it did. Yeah, 1-3 player hot seat. So yeah, again, it's just some of these games, unless I'm missing something in here, they don't really kind of like tell you exactly how to play when you go in. So it's just like you go in and look at it and it's like, okay, so these things like look up online what all this means. Seaside Drive. Nothing's more relaxing than a nice long drive by the sea, complete with plenty of gunfire. The first game directed by artist Shane North, who also crafted the game's unique visual style. Okay, after this, we only got 2 more games to check out. Alright. And he's... I feel like one that's definitely gonna, like, you know, need like an actual D-pad for. Kind of thing I kind of understand it. But basically, as long as like, oof. As long as we keep like a charge, it basically, we do this or whatever, it makes us like, yeah, see, look at that. So as long as we keep drifting, we can keep our power up. But the problem is you gotta watch with this. That's kind of cheap right there, though. Okay, never mind. I can actually shoot it and keep it from it hitting me. This one's pretty fun. But again, I feel like this might be one that, ooh. Let's at least beat this boss. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work out. Alright, got 2 more games, Rogues. That's pretty cool. Gonna favorite it. Again, this might be another one that'd probably be better, like, you know, played with an actual D-pad. Alright, Campanella 3. We know how the Campanella stuff works. The previous one, like, you know, definitely played different from, like, Campanella 2, or Campanella 1. It's time for Pilot to return to what he does best, following the Campanella through deep space. The final entry in the Campanella series. It features three-dimensional scrolling. And then we got one more after this. I wonder if it's gonna be what I think. I don't know, it kind of gives me like some slight Star Fox vibes. Only thing is, it's really confusing, like how, like... So we're trapped inside like a grid here. I kind of think I get it now. There's gonna be like certain enemies. We gotta hit them like, you know, we basically gotta like do like this, and if they can like it. Problem is, it's like you basically like get it aimed properly here. So let me test it. Yeah, so they basically they get like on the screen or whatever. You need to like, you know, switch over to the Don't know how I feel about this one either, but it's just there's so many different directions and everything here. All right, so that one ain't bad either, but at the same time, not really one of my favorites. I think out of the Campanella's, second one probably seemed like the one I'd be spending most time on. And finally, Cyber Owls. A super weapon threatens to destroy the world, and it's up to the Cyber Owls to save the day. We launched our latest game alongside an original comic book series. I wonder if they're making fun of Cheetah Men here. It's the Action 52. The Action 52 had like a series called, had like a game called Cheetah Men. And it actually was supposed to like, you know, be like, I think like a cartoon or something. I think they were trying to like, you know, rival Ninja Turtles. So I'm wondering if that actually might be like a play on that. Yeah, it was because that was part of Action 52. As well as the stream after being cited as one of the worst video games of all time, Cheetah Men also appeared in an unpublished sequel for the NES, Cheetah Men 2, and Sega Genesis title that was also again called the Cheetah Men. I think, like, if I'm correct, they were supposed to have been like, you know, trying to make it into the actual like trying to like make like some rival Ninja Turtles. Let me just check real quick. I mean, I thought that's what I heard of, that the Cheetah were actually supposed to, like, you know, they were trying to do that to rival Ninja Turtles or whatever. I can't remember. But now we got Cyber Owls here. In fact, it's got like an actual comic book series to it. All right, let's see what Cyber Owls is about, and then that's gonna be, you know, a secret hawk base somewhere. As you know, Mr. President, the notorious rogue commando group Hawk has somehow acquired a doomsday weapon. We've only located the missile. The warhead must be hidden somewhere else. Get me the Cyber Owls. Cyber Owls, we need your help. Hawk is threatening to use their new Doomsday missile, if the demands aren't met in 24 hours. I've located their 4 secret bases around the world. If you each take one, we might find the missile in time. I calculate a 4% chance of success in this operation. Good luck. Alright, so yeah, we got Moscow, Congo Basin, Chicago, and Hong Kong. We'll go Hong Kong just to see what that is. Well, there's a Hawk convoy barreling down the busy streets of Hong Kong, carrying Owl knows what. You could... So we're not gonna get... So you're gonna, like... They had a chance for a who knows what, like, you know, pun there, but they went with Owl. Huxley, a daredevil stunt driver like yourself, is exactly what we need to catch these free-wheeling criminals. Do you want to start this mission? Hong Kong, eh? Home of Chief Wong himself. I have to stop for some dim sum. Focus, Huxley. Follow the route and make sure your owl cycle doesn't overheat. Don't get your feathers in a fluff. I'll find that warhead, or my name ain't Aldous Huxley.
Mission start.
Okay, so... I like how they're trying to, like, you know, grab for something and they just... What the... It's like a bunch of random guys just running down the highway. Well, they said not to let it overheat, and there I am. Hang on. Still all these dorks running down the road. Okay, this game's actually kind of tough.
Mission failed.
No shit. I like how they're just right now even caring that, you know, their boy just died. Animals have been seen fleeing the jungle, leading me straight to a hawk smuggling operation out there. Ingle, the survival expert, you're the best owl for this job. Bring some extra ammo, this one's gonna get spicy. Be careful, Ingle. It's a real jungle out there. Hawk agents are everywhere. Yes, well, I'm sure you'll handle it fine. We're counting on you. Find that weapon. Of course.
Mission start.
So it's basically like, you know, kind of makes me think of like, you know, like a light gun style game in a way. Without it, like, you know, it's like Virtual Cop or something. Let's come over here a little closer. Come a little closer. You know, come on over here. Damn it. He'll run off the screen. Shit. You know I've had just spent enough using your stupid watchtower? Sometimes I'll shut him up. Oh, you totally like a Ninja Turtles villain. So you're the villain behind this operation. Maniac. Maniac. About company 2, girly. Come, Psy. Let's put this nosy-eyed bright bird down. Psy-cow. I mean, it doesn't roll off the tongue like Psy-Crow from Earthworm Jim, but oh my god. Yeah, let's make Swiss cheese out of this chick, Manny. Well, that's one down. Let's see if I can at least beat this boss right here. Whoa, whoa. Okay. Wells, there's no super weapon here. Are you sure? Have you interrogated any of the Hawk agents? There are no more agents. Of course. Well, good job. Return to base and we'll continue searching.
Mission complete.
So the warhead wasn't there. No matter. We're sure to find it in one of the remaining places. I want to at least, like, play as, like, I'm having a feeling his is probably going to be like a beat 'em up. Our Hall mercenaries have been spotted at a warehouse in Chicago's industrial district. Octavio. Your powerful punches may prove promising and penetrate in the partition as pitiful Presidio. Do you want... Yeah, that was too many P's, not enough Q's. This is my Q. Yeah, I want to start. Careful, Octavio. This place is crawling with Hawk mercenaries. Don't worry about me, Wells. I didn't master Kung Fu for fun. Of course, don't forget to charge up your punch to throw your patented Alphys.
Mission start.
He's got a Hadoken. Or... I thought the cat was gonna hit me or something. Okay, I like how the arrow just went up. Congratulations, buddy. You just made a big mistake. I think I just knocked them to the dumpster. What's frustrating is the fact that should have been a hit that should have connected or whatever, and still like some weird questionable hits going on here. See, look at that right there. Like, in case you didn't remember, didn't know this, owls eat rats. Well, those possums. I can't tell if those are supposed to be rats or possums. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, you know, they're low to the ground, wherever, and like, yeah, that's definitely some weird hitboxes here. Crap. Alright. At least, you know, if I die on this one, I can, like, try out the last one. Last owl. Again, it seems like there's so much going on where it's like it's really easy to get hit here. I feel like there's like a few hits going on that shouldn't have connected. Or like where like something didn't seem like it was going on, I still like took damage. And then you got like a jerk like that. Listen, I can kick the grenades. See, now this right here. Pirate. I'm not even surprised anymore. Ah, what a treat for such a flammable fowl to pay me a visit. So, you're behind this trash fire? Time to extinguish you, scoundrel. I don't know why I figured like he had a voice like that. And I'm probably gonna lose this one. It's just, you know, because again, it's... Hitboxes are strange. Oh, well, at least got another extra life, so... Again, it's like they definitely got like, you know, some really, you know, tricky hitboxes with these guys. He's gonna get me, I know. Yeah. Whew. But again, a lot of it is just because everything else I was dealing with, like, on the way up to him. I just want to see what her level's like. Apparently they didn't die, they were just captured. Queen. As the Owl's leader... Oh, she's the leader. A world-class spy, you're the natural choice to infiltrate the Moscow base. It's heavily fortified, so I will try sneaking in. Your skills as a hacker may also prove to be invaluable. So it's literally Metal Gear. Are you ready for this, Ween? Security here is no joke. I've gotten through tighter security than this. Wells, remember Operation Grasshopper? You're absolutely right, Gween. I'm just worried. We need to find that warhead. Leave it to me. If that warhead is here, it's as good as ours. I wouldn't say that. It's Metal Gear. Jeez. See, and that's what frustrated me too. It's like the fact that... Alright, hold on. They'll teach you. Yes, it's basically Metal Gear. Alright, so yeah. Well, like, we need stealth and everything. Hell, like, yeah, now, like, I gotta walk right in front of them. See, now that right there. But they all just swarm on you like that. You don't get like a few like small shots here and there. It's like they put it like we're basically everywhere you're going. Like, wait, hold on. Let me just see how this. Okay, this is stupid. Hang on. Again, it doesn't really explain, like, you know, you go in here and it just doesn't really kind of give any idea. I'm not a fan of that. Okay. Hawk cannot be stopped in time. With their doomsday weapon, they destroyed Capital City. Their actions started a war and brought about an age of chaos that lasted for 1,000 years. But again, I think like some of these games is just like some trans like, you know, are okay to play with like, you know, an arcade stick. But I feel like a lot of this is like, you know, even though it definitely has a whole retro feel to it, for these, probably the best way to go about it is going to be for, you know, an actual controller. So like I said, the plan is, Rogues, once I get like a longer cord, I want to like, you know, get around like, you know, to using, because for those who didn't see it when I showed earlier, I want to like, you know, use my 8-bit DOE N30.
Mission start.
Because again, it's got like, you know, 4 buttons, so it's not gonna actually, it has like the NES, you know, coloring to it, color scheme, but it's a 4-button control. It's got like, you know, 4 face buttons along with like, you know, dual, like 2, you know, analog sticks. But I would like to use that just for like the feel as far as like, you know, having like a smaller controller and everything. It has like the little retro feel to it, but otherwise it's, see, now look at that. He's doing all this stuff right there. But yeah, I'm feeling like, you know, maybe one reason, like the reason why I do want to give like some of these games like a second chance over time. But I definitely do have like my favorites I want to go in and check out. Like, you know, Night Manor and all that. Definitely, you know, can't wait like, you know, try out some of these. But at least, you know, now that I played every single game. And this one was fun too. You know, it's just, again, I feel like some of them I need to give like a second opinion on with like a D-pad. So I've like, you know, I've played like all 50 of the games. Because that one was cool. So I'm actually going to go ahead and like, you know, favorite it as well. But there's like several here we're definitely going to be like jumping into like later, such as, you know, like I said, Night Manor is like the one I probably want to prioritize like playing for a future stream of this. Because I would like to do streams where I'll focus entirely on one game. That was like mainly the reason why I did these last 2 streams. I kind of like assess which ones I enjoyed and which ones I didn't. And so this way I can kind of like go in and do some, you know, streams based around the games I did genuinely enjoy. Like the main ones, obviously, Night Manor was one, of course. I love Night Manor. Val Brace was amazing. Those are 2 of the main ones I'm going to be like, you know, dedicating entire streams to. So I was like jumping out a lot with the stream, like, you know, going into some games, you know, playing some for longer than others, and then some I just like kind of played like a couple rounds and left out of it. But again, like these past streams have just been going through all 50 of these and then just trying them all out and seeing which ones I enjoyed more than others, so I could prioritize them. Some of these games are ones I'm probably gonna like just, you know, maybe play around with like off stream, but I've got like the ones I've pretty much, you know, want to like, you know, really like try to focus on some more. Like, you know, Golfaria, that was one I want to try to see if I can get further in it. But mainly like some of the top ones, of course, like I said, Val Brace, that's one of them. And then like, you know, Pilot Quest, another, and of course Night Manor. There's several here, and also Mooncat, I kind of did a favor on that just because I feel like that's the game where I tried playing it with the arcade stick. Between that and Onion Delivery, I feel like those are games that actually are designed to be played with like an actual, you know, directional pad. So I went in there and tried playing Mooncat, and I couldn't even really like jump or anything, or I can't remember what was going on with it, but the controls felt off. And Onion Delivery, it really felt like my controls were all over the place there too. So we'll try them again like on later, you know, I'll try them again later. With an actual, you know, controller, see if they, you know, if it translates over better and I have like, you know, proper control over them. But either way, that being said, guys, this has been episode 2 for UFO 50. And if you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure to like, comment, and share. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, appreciate you doing that as well, since we're getting, you know, close to, you know, 1,000 subscribers here on my YouTube channel. And if you're not on my Discord server and would like to join that, you know, there's an option there for you to do so as well. But anyways, until next stream, which will be tomorrow for our next my next multiplayer session. I kind of like, you know, ran it by like, you know, my group on what I'd like to play. There's a demo in question for a particular game. Not gonna say anything to you guys about it just yet. I'm gonna let y'all see. So hopefully we'll play that, and if not that, hopefully we'll find something else to play. But I'm hoping things like kind of gravitate towards us playing this game in particular, even though it's not released yet. But there's a demo for it that apparently it still has like plenty of features to it to make it like, you know, definitely enjoyable. So hopefully we jump in on that. But either way, That being said, until next stream, Rogues, which will be tomorrow for some multiplayer. Much love. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.